how to get objective feedback as a real estate agent from your clients.
Now, 90% of people are going to read the reviews on anybody before they choose any sort of agent. So, gathering feedback while the process is ongoing or even at the beginning of your process is going to be essential so you can fine-tune your brand, fine-tune your touch points, fine-tune everything you can so you can stay ahead of the competition. Now, this is also kind of hard because as real estate professionals, we are independent contractors. We work for ourselves oftentimes. So, understanding client feedback might not be a personal situation, but so we have to look at, oh, I talk too fast, so that's going to be something someone's going to say. I can't take that personal, and that's just one of the things someone might say about you on a level. But so you have to have a little bit of a thick skin. But by understanding your feedback, you're going to reinforce how you stand out in the market, and your brand is going to thrive because you know who you are in a deep way. So let's talk about understanding feedback.
Exactly. Therefore, feedbacks actually comes in a different categories and form, and knowing how to recognize it and categorize it is going to be really handy and good for a real estate agent, because this is actually help you to enhance your brand in the market. For example, the first thing that comes to mind is a survey and questionnaire, meaning that you gathering a structured feedback by asking client a specific question directly about the experience that they had with you with your services.
And of course you can do that through Google Forms. The second thing to do is online reviews. You can go to any of the big websites and ask people to leave their review there. So online reviews are public reviews that people are going to share their experience with you.
The next one actually is usability test for agent with the digital tools that, for example, in eXp Realty we're using KV Core or our website. That's actually revealed that how the potential home buyers or home sellers interact with your platform that you're using, and this way you can get a feedback from.
And the next thing we're going to talk about is social media interaction. So pay attention to comments, likes, shares on your social media.
Or the last one you can use as a sales data analytics. For example, if you're using Facebook or other platform like Google, this is analyzing the sales trends, lead generation, and also client follow through. These all numbers is going to help you to understand are you winning or not winning.
Now we're going to talk about gathering this information and more, but we're going to do that after our introduction. So let's hit it.
Hi, this is Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel. Please go to theagentwolves.com and grab all of our giveaway.
Also, we are part of the Wolf Pack, so you would get our entire upline if you choose to join us. And we do hope you want to join us at eXp, so we would love to be your sponsor.
And also, please go grab an appointment with us and schedule a phone call.
Now, when we're gathering feedback, you want to look at and keep it simple. Always keep it simple. Keep the survey short, keep it direct, ask relevant questions, but don't keep it wordy, and keep on the transactions and the service offered.
Exactly. Therefore, the second thing is encouraging online reviews, meaning that after you close on the deal, even that the closing table, really talk to your client that say, hey, I need your feedback. Would you be willing after closing to leave me a good review? This way you already talked to them, and this testimonial are very
The next thing you want to do is, of course, monitor your social media. Monitor your mentions, tags, clients, and anything that's being said about you and your brand. You have to stay on top of that, and you have to try to, let's be honest, we get a lot of spam, so we want to make sure that you're deleting the spam so that's not your website, your social medias don't look like spam.
Exactly. The next one is inviting client to test new approaches, whether it's a new marketing tools or a more tailored services. Direct client to feedback can steer you toward your improvement and help you to put you in front of the many clients in the future.
And of course, using your data, using your Google Analytics, your Facebook Analytics to help you to understand their behavior and pinpoint what trends and also what else they're looking at, because that it can be invaluable data on how you're reaching the audiences that you reach. After that, we need to analyze the features and the brand. So once you've collected all the information, and now it's really time to dig into the data and tell us what we find. So what is the first thing we do?
Basically, first you need to identify recurrent themes, meaning that common feedbacks can point to the strength or even the areas that needs to the improvement. This is super important. And the second one is what?
Which, for that, before you go on, this is one of those things, I know I need to slow down talking sometimes. I know that because it's right there as a recurring theme. I talk fast. Second thing is, of course, segments. You want to break down your feedback by the demographics and the types: sellers, buyers, investors. How are you reaching them so you can tailor your services to the specific clients there?
And the last one is the quantifying the insight, meaning that using the tools like sentiment analysis to turn all this qualitative data into the measurable trends and data, which helps you to see what's going on.
Now, how do we respond in a public way? Because this is really kind of a key, and a lot of people always freak out and say, what should I do? Number one, address all reviews publicly, even if they're negative, but respond to happy clients, thank you, thoughtful, address any concerns you might have, but always try to keep a public face and a public smile when we are dealing with something, even online, socially.
Exactly. Follow up directly, meaning that when the client offers feedback, close loop by actually reaching out and showing that their input is very valuable.
Right, and then of course you want to prioritize any changes. So if you do have a situation, make sure that your future referrals and your clients are getting the same or better services that you've offered in the past. So you want to make sure that you're prioritizing all your changes while still keeping your why people like to work with you. The next thing is communication and communicating improvements. Transparency is key. Again, it's not just how fast I talk. It is really keeping my clients updated throughout everything. What you did. Did you put their home in social media? Did you talk about social media updates? What did you do to make those changes that you're doing? So always update your clients.
Exactly. Highlighting the client contribution, also make it clear that their feedback directly influenced the improvement, yet you already made it.
Now, measuring the results of change is something else there. So again, once you've made a change, you can't go back to the people who didn't understand the same. But if you've made a change, we have to again look at those surveys again. Maybe you want to have a different follow-up survey after you've changed it and to see if that helped or hurt by your changes. Doing Google form surveys. The second one is what?
The second one is monitoring brand perception, watching how online discussion about your services evolve on the social media platforms and review sites.
And also you want to evaluate your sales and evaluate your referrals. So how are your new clients coming? What's your close rate? What's your referral rate? Because the more you can do that, the better we're going to do in the future. So we want to make sure that we're always getting continuous growth and we're looking at our feedback. So if it doesn't, you don't do this just once. We do this all the time, every quarter, every half. You want to iterate and improve every single time. Whatever your service are, we want to do more. And you want to stay aligned to your client expectations and what you are going to be there. Second thing is what?
Being proactive. Yeah. That's rehearsing all the same thing, means regularly request feedback to stay ahead of the curve in a competitive market.
And you want to always be transparent. We live in the age of authenticity and transparency, so you want to make sure that people know what you're doing and you don't just do things behind the scenes. You want to make sure that you're constantly improving and you're looking at this feedback to constantly improve. As real estate agents, we get that we're on our own and it becomes personal sometimes, but it's not a personal world. We're there to help other people buy their homes. We're not there to always talk about how people look at us all the time, but we do need to kind of take that into consideration so you can service people better. So you want to make sure that your clients keep coming back to you and you want to make sure that you're being their guide, and how can you do that except by understanding how you are seen?
Exactly. Therefore, don't forget to go to our website agentwolf.com. We are preparing our master course for real estate agent. We'll love your feedback, and also watch all of our playlists, grab all the freebies and material that we put in our website for you, and we love to connect with you. And don't forget to push that subscribe button. We need your support, and see you next time.